So let me not bore you guys with hospital. Now, what I'm going to be talking most about is the system. I had my baby and my baby died. Like, I had a stillbirth, and in that, this has to be one of the most requested videos on my channel for now. I've had like maybe about 4 people ask me to share my experience having my baby here in the UK versus having my baby in Nigeria. And I felt, okay, I mean, I'm not sure why you want to know my experience, but I just want to assume that you are probably, you know, giving it a thought, contemplating, should I have my baby in Nigeria? Should I go abroad to have my baby? And I'm like, okay, since I've had both experiences, I should be in a good position to share my experience and tell you what I think about this. I know that people think that outside the country is flawless, but trust me, people have had terrible experiences having their babies abroad, and people have also had bad experiences having their babies in Nigeria. But in this video, I'm going to be sharing my own personal experience having my baby in Nigeria and having my baby here. And I'm going to share 1 or 2 things that I think that you should consider if you're thinking about where to have your baby. I think that having your baby abroad is going to be generally better because obviously they've got better healthcare system than we do in Nigeria, you know. However, we still have very good hospitals in Nigeria, very, very good and affordable hospitals. I'm going to get to that. But let me just begin by letting you guys know that I'm not going to paint anything in this video. Because I want to make a video, I shouldn't be lying about my experience, right? I have to be as plain, so I'm just trying to tell you so you don't get disappointed. I'm going to be very open about my experience in Nigeria. Having my baby in Nigeria was something I was really scared of. I was going to have Jamal in Canada, and I applied for my Canadian visa in 2019, but unfortunately COVID happened, so I had to have Jamal in Nigeria, and I was so scared because we know how having a baby in Nigeria, most times, having a baby generally is a life and death situation, but in Nigeria it is worse because, you know, we've heard terrible stories. We've got family members and friends that have gone through terrible things because they wanted to have a baby. You know, the level of negligence is something else. And you know, when things go wrong, nothing is going to happen. Unlike here, they cannot even be negligent because they know that if something goes wrong, you know, I have a story of somebody that something went wrong with her epidural. And the whole country kept compensating her. They gave her everything she asked for and more. But you know, in Nigeria, person go die and nothing is going to happen. So I was really, really scared. I registered with a particular hospital. I had paid for my delivery. I had paid for my antenatal and everything. I paid everything at once. But I left that hospital because I realized that they were very careless with a lot of things. I left that hospital when I was 38 weeks pregnant. I went to another hospital that was very, very far. Let me tell you, so in Nigeria, people prefer to have their babies in general hospitals than private hospitals because there are lots of consultants and lots of equipment in general hospitals. I'm sorry, baby is with his dad and can you guys hear him? You know, so, but I ended up in a private hospital at 38 weeks and I was glad. I'm sure something would have gone wrong if I had my baby in the first hospital I was registered in. Like, something would have gone wrong. So it's something you want to be very careful about. Listen to your spirit. Don't say, oh, I've already paid money, oh, I must give birth here, oh, Listen to your spirit, okay? If your spirit not gel with the place, carry yourself wrong, come up for there. Run for your life. I'm telling you the truth. It's not even a joke, you know. So let me start by sharing my experience with the midwives, okay? Like, I'm talking about my general overall treatment. I'm going to say I got the same treatment I got in Nigeria here. Very fantastic. The place I had my baby, the nurses, and it was very affordable. I'm sure people think it was very expensive. It was very, very affordable, and they took good care of me. They were so caring, they were so nice, they were so supportive. They literally gave me every single thing that I wanted in Nigeria, and it was the same thing here. Very understanding. I mean, I'm blessed to literally have had such an experience in Nigeria and here, but that's what research does. Like, you need to always research, ask questions. I wanted a hospital where I knew people that have had their babies there and they all had good reviews. And that was exactly what it was for me. So when it comes to the overall treatment that I got, I'm going to say is the same thing, like 100 over 100 in Nigeria, 100 over 100 here in the UK. So I don't want to bore you guys because generally I had a very good experience having my baby in Nigeria, in the hospital that I had my baby. The only difference is that, I was more comfortable here because the hospital was better, the room was more comfortable. The room in the hospital where I had my baby, the room I later got wasn't a comfortable room. It wasn't as clean. I wasn't as comfortable. However, I was discharged on the same day. Okay, after having my baby, I'm usually very strong, so I was discharged on the same day I had Jamal, and even baby Z, I was discharged on the same day. So let me not bore you guys with hospital. Now, what I'm going to be talking most about is the system that's going to help you know the decision to make in the end. So now, here they care so much about babies and they pay attention to every single tiny detail, unlike Nigeria. So before leaving the hospital, they had to do several checks on the baby. They had to check the baby's eyes, check a lot of things. And you think that is the end? No, that's just the beginning. After having the baby, they're going to assign like a health visitor to you that is always going to come and check on the baby, weigh the baby. They'll come to your house to check on the baby, check on the mother, weigh the baby. They're going to book different screening and tests for the baby. For example, my baby had hearing screening. I can't remember when he was a few days old. I can't remember how many days old, but they had to check both ears to be sure that his ears are fine and he can hear properly. That's something nobody really sends you for Ninja. Nobody really sends, whether you're picking they see well, whether you're picking they hear well, nobody really sends you, right? So here again, there's this test they do to just ensure that your baby doesn't have any disease that he's inheriting from your lineage. Do you understand? Like whether your grandfather, your father, yourself, they're going to check the baby to be sure that the baby does not inherit or has not inherited any form of disease that is in the family lineage. Do you understand? Like that is so deep, so that if the baby has inherited anything like that, they can start to tackle it from now. Nobody said the pikin can't grow old, then you now start experiencing one or two issues health-wise. So they do that when the baby is like 5 days old. And then for my son, because my baby was breached, his head was not down at the initial stage. You guys know how I was booked in for a C-section and all of that, but it did not hold anymore. They had to book him for hip screening. They said babies that are breached usually have issues with their hips. Not all, but they had to check, So when it comes to the system, they literally 100% always check on the baby and the mom. I have my midwives coming to the house every now and then to be sure that I am fine, to be sure I do not have any postpartum depression, to check how the baby is doing. Health visitors are assigned to babies from birth until like 5 years. They always come to check how that baby is developing, how that baby is doing. And even during pregnancy, here at some point they check for autism. I don't think they do that in Nigeria. If I'm wrong, let me know. They did not do that for Misha when I was having Jamal, so they did not do that for me. So let me know if in Nigeria it is done. That I think at 20 weeks or 24 weeks they check if the baby has any signs of autism, if baby is autistic or not. I missed that screening because I was not in the country at the time and it was already too late. Like that's the perfect time to check. Do you understand? So when it comes to the system, my God, you cannot even compare the level of attention that they pay. See, when I went to go and do my baby's hearing test, they were thanking me for coming. Like, oh, despite the weather, thank you so much for coming for this appointment. I even went late for some reason. When I was running late because the Uber, something happened with the Uber, yeah. So they even now called me, what's up? I said, I'm on my way. They said, okay, we can give you 30 more minutes. So when I got there, I was thinking, oh, I'm late. Maybe they'll be angry with me. They were still thanking me. Like, they were happy to help. They're always very, very happy to assist you. It's not like in Nigeria where sometimes you're going through labor, you hear stories of nurses shouting at you, open your leg when you do the thing. You don't know, say, I will help you. You know, all this kind yama yama character. You don't get to face any of that here. So generally, I would say, I had a better experience here generally. But when it comes to the care that I got at the hospital, the same. Then this one is very abstract. This one, I do not like drips, yeah. So I already knew that anytime I want to have a baby, they have to give me drip. I hate drips, I hate needles, I always act drama. So, every hospital in Nigeria, once you want born, they don't put drip for your hand. I didn't take any drip. After giving birth in Nigeria, they gave me 1 million medication. Oh, many drugs. Here, not even paracetamol. They gave me they asked me to take paracetamol when I called, because I was going through one funny pain, and I called. They were like, oh, you can take paracetamol. But I mean, while discharging me, they did not pack. You know how it is. If you've had a baby in Nigeria, please indicate and tell us. They would pack drugs, vitamin D's, one thing, many. When I had Jamal, I didn't even finish all those things. So I did not finish it. Because why? I don't have any issues with drug, but it was just too much. But I don't know how here it's quite different. Generally, they don't take medications here. You know, in Nigeria, any small thing, antibiotics. You know, here they don't give out medication anyhow. They have to be sure that, okay, they are treating something before they give you medication. So I'm very happy. I'm really, really happy about that. And in Nigeria, I had a tear. That's my own personal experience. It has nothing to do with the country, right? But here, I did not have any single tear, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, we're fine. Then mosquito in Nigeria. I hate mosquitoes. If you know me, you know that I hate mosquitoes. I do not allow mosquito bite my child. I do not allow mosquito bite me. I don't mess with mosquitoes. So I didn't have to deal with that here, but I had cold to deal with. When I had Jamal, from the very first day I had him, he was sleeping under AC. It was about maybe 18 degrees. I kept the temperature very cool. But here, I do not understand the weather, because the cold here is quite extreme. So I now tend to overheat the house. I'm still trying to find a balance. So I'm not dealing with mosquito shower, but I'm dealing with trying to find the right temperature for the room, you know, because of the baby. And that's basically it. I'm sure that you are probably disappointed because you expected one funny video. I'm not going to lie, okay? You guys asked for my experience, and my experience I have delivered. But I'm just going to end on this note. Do not stress yourself about going to have your baby abroad if you don't have the money. I mean, there are very good hospitals in Nigeria. All you need to do is just make research. Be very, very, very sure. Whatever you want, let them know. Like me, I told the doctor that I wanted him to take my delivery, and I got to the hospital at midnight. They called him and his wife. They left their house that night just to come and take my delivery. So be very sure of what you want. Ask questions. Don't be scared. Ask questions. How is this done? How is that done? What if I want this? This is exactly what I want. I want this to go like this. Ask questions. It's your money. You're paying for it, right? So wherever you're going to have your baby, like I said, some people have come to have their babies abroad and they had terrible experiences. I remember telling a friend of mine that I had my baby. She lives here in the UK, and the first thing she asked was, I hope you had a good experience. So I know a couple of people that have had bad experiences. How was yours? Do you understand? So there's no guarantee that if you leave the country, you're going to have your baby in it. I mean, of course, it's always better. Trust me, you're going to have a better experience than Nigeria, but there are hospitals in Nigeria that offer. I mean, if you want to know the hospital that had my baby, you can reach out to me. It's in Abuja. It's fantastic. They are amazing. Trust me. You can reach out to me. I'll share with you. Very, 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 very affordable. Very fantastic. Trust me. The doctor is a consultant in Kubwa General Hospital, but he has his own private, you know, clinic, and it was very, very, very amazing. So bad as bad, just do your research. That's all I'm going to say. And work with your spirit, work with your heart. If your mind, let me tell you, that hospital that I left, right? My mom had a dream after I left. My mom had a dream that I had the baby. I had my baby and my baby died. Like I had a stillbirth. And in that dream, she was telling me that, but I thought you said you were not going to give birth in this hospital. Why did you end up in this hospital now? Now, I don't really believe in dreams 100. But that dream was a confirmation that I did the right thing by leaving that hospital. I was too sure that if I had had my baby there, there would have been wahala. I have a lot of stories to tell about that hospital, but I don't want to. I don't want just, you know, bore una. Sorry, Jamal is making noise. I don't want to bore you guys with all of that, but I'm just saying, work with your spirit and be sure about what you want to do. I'm going to end this video here. Please give this video a thumbs up. Oh yeah, click the thumbs up button if you haven't. I said button. Click the thumbs up button. Share this video with your friends, and then I would like to read from you. Okay, drop a comment. Tell me what you think. Have you had both experiences? Have you had your baby in Nigeria? Tell me what your experience was like when you were having your baby in Nigeria. And if you've had your baby abroad and you didn't have a good experience, please share. No shame, just share with us. We would like to know. I'm going to end this here. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Bye.